Hey guys,
Hey.
we're back. We're tired, but we're back. How are you all? Guys, I can't believe it's been 1 week already since the end of Eurovision. That's crazy, isn't it?
It has gone. It looks like it was. Yeah. Sorry, that's me.
How are you always breaking the rules? Let's just quickly say hi to the guys that are already in the live chat. Hey to Oran in Ireland. How you doing? Emond in the Netherlands. Oh God, you must be happy. How's your first week been, Emond, as a Eurovision champion? Let us know. Hey, CR7 in Poland. We've got Serdian in Serbia, Kenneth in Norway. We've got Jesse Kuiper. I always forget where you're from, Jesse. I think you're from the Netherlands, but I might have got it wrong. Hey, Francesco Marinelli from Italy. We've got Olympic Song Contest from Croatia. Oh, Serdian, you're suffering from PED. Well, we're going to talk about PED, but we have to introduce you to Roy first of all. Roy, say hello.
Hello, guys. How are you?
You guys might not know Roy's face, but hopefully you will get to know it. We actually met Roy in Tel Aviv. He was doing managing all the interviews at Eurovision, so we're very lucky. So guys, give him lots of love. We've also got Jarno Stigmans, who I think is from Belgium. We've got Greek Dynasty. Simple Things. Hello to you all, guys. How are you all doing with your post-Eurovision depression? Because we're going to talk a little bit about that, but. Jess, 1 week since Eurovision, that's like flown by, right?
It has. It seems like a lifetime ago that I was in Tel Aviv and that I was sitting in the press center watching, all the live shows with all of you guys and having a nervous meltdown with Mark not qualifying almost and Sam qualifying. Seems like so long ago. But yeah, it's just really strange. So now I'm back to reality and it's weird, but it's kind of quite nice as well to get back to a routine and to catch up on much needed sleep.
You know what? I think because we were so tired when we were in Tel Aviv, literally the days were like the longest days I've ever experienced. You can see in my eyes, I'm still catching up on sleep. But it's weird because when you're in Tel Aviv, it's like there's nothing, or when you're at Eurovision, it's like nothing exists outside of it.
Mm.
And Roy, this was your first Eurovision.
It's also happened when you're in general.
Oh, we lost it. Say again, Roy.
Fun, crazy, surreal, awesome, sababa.
Oh,
an amazing experience.
Like it.
And
we were so welcomed by everyone.
And I don't even follow the Eurovision, so it was extra special.
Well, you will be now.
Yes, see you at Netherlands 2020.
Yeah, thanks to Duncan Laurence. Guys, we've got some questions. Oh, well, loads of people in the live chat tonight. Olympic Song Contest, he's messaged RTL Luxembourg, says they have to participate in the Netherlands. Good idea. We like that. We'd like to see them back. Oh, Jesse Kuiper, it's your 40th birthday this week. Happy birthday. That's a big one. Well, Oran wants to know, what do we think about the error with the voting?
Oh, well, they took only one away. Such a shame.
I know, poor Kobe. He lost his 12.
Yes, it's only 12.
Oh,
well,
he was amazing, Kobe. We loved him.
Yes.
He did us very proud.
Well, but, I think he's in the Philippines right now.
Oh, is he having a holiday?
Yeah, a vacation.
Oh, I love that. Clara, the voting with Belarus, I actually think it's quite funny how it happened. That they chose the wrong end of it literally was a spreadsheet, and they took the 10 songs from the bottom rather than from the top. Because I remember watching the votes with you, and we're like, what? They're giving UK, where's Russia's points?
Yeah, it all seemed so strange when it was happening, and we were thinking, this doesn't make sense. And because we knew that they had done something, they had gathered the votings of other years and made something new out of it. So we were thinking, what kind of system is this? It doesn't make sense. And this voting from other years looks so random. It didn't really make any sense. So it's a human error. And it's not I don't think this should happen in Eurovision. They're asking everyone to be professional. They're asking all the artists to be professional. Everyone around the TV station, like the people working inside the arena, they have to be super professional. And such a human error to happen. I think it's so high school. It's such a high school error. I can't say it any way else. They should know better.
Yeah, what was interesting for me was that I actually thought they took results from previous years, but it looks like they just took the other countries in Belarus's top and then did like averages. And it took someone like a Euro fan on Twitter to discover it, and then the EBU realised, I think, what had happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I think it's funny. It's like that Danish woman that got her votes the wrong way around. Do you remember?
Yeah. But one of the juries in the Czech Republic also messed their votings or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yes, there were 2 juries that messed up.
We've got some more people in the live chat. We've got Yaman in Turkey. Hello, Yaman. We've got Dennis Zimmer, Sam Galea. We've just spoken about the mess up. Francesco Marinelli. Oh, your PED was really bad, but now you feel good. Roy, do you know what PED is?
Who is PED?
PED.
PED? No.
It's post Eurovision depression. It's like a real thing.
Okay, really?
So yeah, we go through it for about 4 months.
4 months. I had it this week, so I just went to the beach every day.
Oh, we don't have a beach to go to here. I'm in London. Anyway, good to talk to you, Francesco. Ben's Cuddly Tour. You're not depressed either. You're excited about next year. Oh, we're so excited about next year as well.
That's the spirit. That's how you cure Eurovision depression.
Yes. Just think about next year.
Roy, CR7 is asking where you're from.
I'm from Israel.
Hey.
I was part of the Israeli production team.
CR7, you're talking about the semi-final results in Poland. Poland were only 2 points off of qualifying.
Yeah, but apparently I heard though that if the juries hadn't messed up, Poland would have qualified over Belarus. They should have done.
This is what really gets me about this human error. When something so insignificant as reading a list the other way around affects a whole country, it's really something to take into consideration.
So what happened, Jess? The Belarus results?
So I don't think it was the Belarus result in the semi-final. I think it was 1 or 2 jurors in whatever country they were from. I think they ranked their qualifying countries the wrong way round or something. They got confused by the rule, and that resulted in Poland missing out on qualifying. Whereas if they had ranked their countries correctly, Poland would have qualified and Belarus would have played in the semi-final.
Oh no, I didn't realise that. That's quite bad. David SL, you're asking me what's happening with the UK? What in general, or I don't know.
Don't talk politics. Don't talk.
Oh, we're not talking politics. Nothing controversial. No politics. CR7 Chris is actually at work doing his normal job tonight, so he couldn't join us. Serdian, you're saying the UK didn't deserve last place. Did the UK deserve last place this year?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say no. I know that we didn't have the best song in the competition, and I do think the song was a little bit maybe dated compared to some of the songs that other countries were sending, but I don't think that we were the worst of the night. And I think we deserved a little bit higher than what we got.
Roy? Sorry. Go on.
I personally am not surprised by the UK coming last. Roy?
I think maybe they would have taken part in one of the semifinals, maybe, and qualified. Maybe the audience would have warmed up to him more, and maybe it would have helped him a bit. But someone has to be last.
Germany, 0 points.
Well, also. But yeah, I think he could have had a stronger song. He wouldn't have won either way.
I'll tell you what. Since I've been back at work, and people that I know that only watch Eurovision once a year, even they're starting to pick up now on the fact that our songs aren't standing out as much as others, and it seems like maybe we haven't got the best people that are involved in our entries. So maybe there will be a shift next year. I really hope there will. I've heard a rumor that the BBC are going to go internal. Have I made that up, Jess?
I don't think I've heard anything about that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did, given our. But then again, to be fair though, the last couple of years we've had a national final, we haven't done very well. A couple of years before that, we went internal, we didn't do very well. I'm kind of thinking, what can we do? Where can we go from here?
Jess, I'm going to ask if you've got your earphones.
Yeah.
Could you put them in for us? Hey to Ephraim. Hello to Shalom, Rennie K from Tel Aviv. Maybe you know Roy.
Of course.
Oh God, so popular now.
We've got Petar. Everyone that's asking where Chris is. Chris is at work, so he couldn't join us tonight. He's working late shifts. See you later, CR7. You're off. Aisha Askarova, hello to you. You're saying Chingiz was the best. Chingiz was outstanding, in my opinion.
He was. He had everything, like a great vocals, a great staging, and the performance overall. It was all very well. It was all super rounded. 360, as we say here in Spain.
I still kind of like the best.
Oh, Roy, I think it might be you that needs the earphones, Roy.
Why?
Because we're getting lots of feedback coming from your laptop. If you've got earphones, can you put them in for us?
Yes, 1 second.
Thank you. Jess, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan surprised me. Actually, they pleasantly surprised me, and I think Chingiz pulled it out of the bag in my opinion. And Azerbaijan did a fantastic job with the staging, and they managed to transform kind of a song that a lot of people were maybe not thinking of as a contender into a contender, which is, I think, quite impressive.
I saw a really fun comment about Chingiz's performance, like when you have heart surgery and to perform in Eurovision at the same time.
It was, for me, it was the best staging and the staging that made the most impact. I think I just thought it was outstanding, and it really transformed. You know, did he come 8th in the end? I think he did come 8th.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I probably thought with the staging he would have come a little bit higher. But without that staging, maybe he would have just been outside the top 10 as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Probably.
Yeah.
So it just shows you how the staging. This is what I was trying to say to people about the UK's song as well. You know, this is why you have to have great staging. Lots of people say, "Oh, it's a song contest. It's not about the staging," but the staging can transform your perception and your opinion of a song on like first or second time listen.
Well, you can say it about Australia and Denmark also. They also had a great staging, but people thought they were gonna win maybe Australia, and they ended up 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maybe like in hindsight, that maybe that was one of the shocks, because I think we were all thinking Australia was going to be right up there as well.
So
But
maybe you should also have a song that the people will like. But I don't know, maybe people just didn't want Australia to win because
no, but
it's too fun.
what I think it's mostly that this year we saw a lot of really good full stagings, and the fact that the very minimalistic staging won, I think it gave the viewer a breather, so they could actually connect with the song and they could see past all the props.
Yeah, so in the live chat, some people are saying about the UK, don't think they should have been last, but the BBC need to sort out their selection process. Greek Dynasty saying San Marino. I'll cover your ears, Jess.
Oh my god.
Serhat can't sing.
I can take it.
But he can whisper very well, and we love that.
Yeah.
Oran's asking, do we think the jury should have less power because one person in a jury has 10% of the vote of a country? Ooh.
I think yes.
Yes.
I don't. I think right now it's okay, but they have to find very professional juries that don't read spreadsheets the other way around.
Well, they need to decide if it's a popularity contest or say quality contest. If juries are
That's good.
considered quality, because it's if like 30 million wants, I don't know, Sweden to win, and 10 people from each country votes for, you know, Italy, say, so it's kind of unfair to the most popular one. But maybe it should be like 30% jury.
30. How, if it's difficult enough working it out on 50-50, can you imagine how they work it out on 70-30? Like, I would literally have no idea what's going on. I felt like I didn't have any idea what was going on in the voting this year anyway. I was sat there thinking Italy had won, and then I was trying to like add up all the points in my head, and it's we'll talk about the voting in a bit as well. But we have to go to the live chat because we've got loads of people. We've got Zara M, hello to you. We've got Musica, Constantino, who's at a viewing party. Oh no, you were at a viewing party. Sorry. We've got M Frem. Hello, M Frem. A Ayres, and I think you're Andy Ayres. Clara and Jess, do you remember meeting Andy, who travelled to?
Yes, I do. Lisbon.
We met him outside the shopping centre.
Yes, yes. Hi.
I think he's in our live chat. So hey to you, Andy.
Hi.
Euroboy 4, you're saying everyone in Greece was disappointed about Katerina's bad placing. That really shocked me.
Yeah. But then I think Katerina's low placing just goes to show how much of a high standard of songs there was in the final and just how difficult it was to get a good placing when there was so much talent in the final. That's my take on it anyway.
Oh, you're always so diplomatic, Jess. You always say the right thing. Doesn't she? Literally, just I've realised that over the past couple of weeks with you, you literally always know what to say, and you always say the right thing.
What can I say?
She's Jess from Eurovoxx.
That's right, international. We have a little joke, those of you that are watching us, that we always have to call her Jess from Eurovoxx. I don't even know why, but we'll walk through somewhere and we'll be like, "Can everyone get out of the way? It's Jess from Eurovoxx." Like, she's VIP, of course, she's our VIP.
Yeah. But if I ever meet any of you in person, there's a possibility that I might introduce myself as Jess from Eurovoxx. So don't be alarmed.
And we did meet some of our viewers in Tel Aviv as well. So we have to shout out to everyone that we met, and also some other people we met. To shout out to Cactus, who we met.
Oh yay!
In Tel Aviv.
I
we met Kobe, not singer Kobe, another Kobe.
Well, we did meet Kobe as well.
Oh, we did meet the real Kobe, yeah. We met two Kobe's. Kobe's everywhere, just like in the video and on stage. Who else did we meet? We met Inbao as well, and Michael from Eurovoxx. It's so nice to meet Inbao and to see Michael again. We also met some people from other sites. So we met Fred and
Darren.
Known from like Eurovision before. We met Danny, who's the president of OGA. So many people. I want to say Michael and David. Why is no one talking?
Because the internet went down. At least my internet went down for a second.
You went very robotic there. It was hard to hear you.
Because I was trying to say hello to someone and I forgot what their name was. But yeah, to everyone that we met in Tel Aviv, they're fantastic. And Roy, you literally got to meet everyone. Has the internet gone again?
I can hear you, but maybe the internet has gone for Roy. But yes, Roy did a fantastic job. He was managing the interviews and letting us know where each interview was happening and when it was happening, and it was really helpful. So we made a really good friend.
Hey.
Friend.
Right. Constantino is saying San Marino was fun. You're happy to see it in the final, especially the fact that they qualified. Hey, Jade Funky Coffin in the live chat. Thank you for joining us. Adam Chasing is asking us how it's going. Have we talked about the new results yet? Do you know what? We're being so casual. We're not really planning to talk about anything. So you guys ask us what you want us to talk about, and we will talk about it. But the new results. So North Macedonia went up a place, which I was very happy about.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been top 3, in my opinion. But 7th place is amazing for North Macedonia. Clara, you have to show them your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm proud.
I have to say to Tamara and Kostas, who's the songwriter, I never got mine yet.
I just got mine because it was like the leftover. There was an XS somewhere, and they're like, just seemed like it would fit here. Here, have it.
Yeah, like an XS would fit onto my arm, and that's about it.
Oh.
Hey, you have the Kabbalah string.
We have the...
Show the Kabbalah bracelet you bought.
Yeah.
Yes, you're like friends with Madonna now.
Oh.
It's actually Madonna that gave these to us.
Oh, by the way, did anybody talk about her performance over
Not
there
yet.
at your place? Here it was like headlining news for like the whole week
Wow.
when she sang out of tune.
To be fair to her, I think there was
Basically, as she was. People like... I've only really spoken to people at work.
Yeah, go ahead, please. I think the connection today is not very good.
Yeah, guys, sorry to keep cutting out. I think we're having technical issues, like probably with Wi-Fi connections and all sorts. So while we're doing that, I'm just going to say hello to... we've got Sagstar, who's saying Leona Lewis needs to do Eurovision for the UK. That'd be amazing.
Great.
Jess and Adele and you'll win.
I mean,
I'm voting for Adele.
I think someone like Adele is just a bit too famous for Eurovision, if that makes sense.
Yes. But she would win.
Maybe. Musica wants us to comment on Yonida's performance.
Stunning. It was really good. I just have to, in my opinion, as a visual artist, I think that the camera work in the semi-final of every country was much better than in the final, and that must have affected some of the placings, because in the semi-finals the camera angles were a little bit further back, so you have more sense of space, and when the high notes were hit, you could feel the whole power of the stage being electrified better, and with such close camera work, it was not, people could not connect as much with that power. That is my opinion.
Okay.
Is that your personal opinion?
Of course, always. I love you.
I think Estonia had the biggest camera problem at the final.
Really? Tell us about it.
Why?
I think they didn't switch between cameras on time, so the side camera.
I remember.
Shot let's say the front camera and for like 3 seconds,
but still enough.
It's not like he was second, so yes, but still enough. Well, stuff happens live. It shouldn't, but happens.
So for me, Yonida's performance, well, the vocals, I've literally never heard Yonida do a bad vocal of that song. Even at the pre-parties, the vocals were on point. The backing singers were amazing. I love the colours. I love the flames. It was a really confident performance, which is what we became used to with Yonida. So really happy it qualified to the final. I think that was an amazing achievement, and you can't really ask for any more than that. I think with a song that's in Albanian, with a very Albanian message that lots of people may not understand. So for it to qualify, I think it was an amazing achievement and very well deserved.
I agree. And this camera shot from like the top camera where you see the circle of fire where she's standing, that was an amazing image.
Adam chasing. Someone tell Jessie that she shouldn't have her computer screen in front of her window. It's going to strain her eyes.
Really?
Yeah, it makes you darker if you have like
It does make you dark, actually.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the tip.
Yes, it's like a negative in a photo.
Yeah. It works when it's
The days
dark.
of film.
It works when it's dark in the night, and that I know that when it's darker, that's how you place the computer.
It is Andy Ayres in the live chat, guys. It is the right Andy. He says hello, and he will see us in the Netherlands.
Yay!
We can't wait to see you there, Andy. And he agrees with you, Clara, on the camera work in the semi-final was much better. Some songs were also killed in the final by their placement in the running order: Albania, Greece, and Czechia, Czech Republic. Although Czech Republic did well, they come 11th.
They had 7 points from
Yes, I was so surprised. I loved that song and the performance.
Yeah, they were really good. They came 11th. They were very good with the jury, but they had 7 points from the audience.
It was kind of shocking.
That was also very shocking.
Also, Sweden with like 90 points, something like that.
I think that's better than what they did last year, though, wasn't it? With Benjamin.
Sweden, yeah.
All right, so we can't not talk a little bit of politics, but it is Eurovision linked. So M-Frame is asking, do we think that Iceland should be punished for the stunt that Hatari pulled with the flags? And we all saw it, so we can talk about it.
Okay, my personal opinion as Clara, not as Eurovoxx, is that they should not.
In my personal opinion, I don't think that it's fair to penalise the whole country for the acts of certain individuals. So I would say no.
So I'm going to say there should be some sort of there will be some sort of consequence from it. How harsh that is, I don't know. I'd imagine it's the fine. And for me, if the rules, I think it was very calculated. So I think if they'd have won, they wouldn't have done it. They only did it because they knew they weren't going to win. I get what you're saying, Jess, about they shouldn't punish a whole country. I don't think they'll be excluded or they'll be disqualified from Eurovision. I don't think that will happen. So I think if it's a fine, if they're told the rules and they broke the rules, then there should be some sort of consequence. I think. I'm too scared to ask Roy.
We love you, Roy, regardless of your answer.
I think Roy's gone.
Have you frozen, or do you just?
I think he's frozen. ABC boy, hello to you. Peter de Vries, hello to you. Oran is saying you've heard Ireland might not be participating in 2020 because they came last. I don't think that will be true.
No. I mean, I do think that Ireland, I think they're in the nicest way possible. I think they're in desperate need of help to get them back into the final, to get them a good placing, because I feel like they've kind of lost touch a little bit with the contest. And if we kind of go back, 20 years, 25 years, they were dominating Eurovision, and now they're struggling to make the final year after year. And I think they're kind of a little bit like the BBC. They're a little bit kind of unsure on what is good for Eurovision, what is going to get them to the final, what's going to stand out. And I think in the nicest way possible, they need to really rethink their plans. But I hope to see them back, though.
But they did really well last year, though. So they do not, whatever they did last year, they should consider studying that year.
Right, a few people in the live chat are asking us about Madonna's song, so we have to talk about Madonna's performance.
In my opinion, first of all, let's consider she's a 60 1-year-old lady doing what she does. So try to picture your grandmother or your mother, because my mother is around Madonna's age, and if I have to think about my mother doing all that at her very gracious age, I would be a little bit kinder. Then it is true that there were a lot of there had been some technical problems during the rehearsals with the in-ears. So I want to say that something also happened to her in-ears. And then again, Madonna always sings playback, and she tried to sing live for like once. So it's Madonna. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I have to say, I was one of the people who was excited about seeing her perform Like a Prayer, and was then disappointed when I saw her perform it. So it's just that the vocals were, there's no denying it, the vocals weren't great. She was out of tune. But visually,
it was stunning visually.
Yeah, but it's a shame about the vocals. But the second song I think was better, no?
Because it was playback.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know. I can't work out if Roy is frozen or if he's just. I don't think
staring
he's
at us with bitch resting face.
So we might have lost Roy, but he might come back to join us. Someone's asking, where do we think Eurovision will be held? It's going to be in a dam, I think. So we're talking Rotterdam or Amsterdam.
Yeah,
I like that, in a dam.
Yeah,
love that. I had never picked on that.
I don't think it's going to be anywhere else. I think those are the two obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably lots of other places that can host it, but I think in terms of kind of infrastructure and getting there, I'll tell you one thing though. I think next year's show is going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be better organized in terms of rehearsals and not so many technical problems, and everything might run like a clock better.
And it's because you think like how the Portuguese people are slightly different because they're probably a bit more casual about not casual, like about being happy about Eurovision going to Portugal. But whereas I think the Netherlands, you will really see how happy they are about the fact that Eurovision is going there. So I think it's after like 44 years, so I think it's going to be an amazing show. We've already heard that the 3 broadcasters are working together, which I don't know why I'm doing this claw thing either here.
This is the new Eurovoxx. Oh, it's the E of Eurovoxx.
Oh, is it? That's right. So I think with the 3 broadcasters working together, I think it's going to be an amazing show. I think possibly it's going to be one of the best Eurovisions we've seen.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's 49 weeks away.
Yeah. I think it would be also kind of minimalistic, but very strong.
Oh, Euroboy 4. We met you in Tel Aviv as well. Oh, thank you so much for your kind comment. We did meet Euroboy 4 in Tel Aviv, and it's lovely to meet you.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Let's have a look. So people are saying, I don't know what this is. Guys, you have to forgive me today because I'm still so tired. I'm trying to keep up with the live chat. I can't really read things properly. We're still only a week after Eurovision, and we're just being casual as we always are. So,
would you like
guys, if we're not too enthusiastic about everything tonight, do please forgive us. We will get our mojo back eventually, but we just missed you guys, so we wanted to come and say hello and catch up. Jess. Oh, Euroboy 4 is saying, Jess, please check your inbox on Messenger. There you go.
Okay.
Latvian. So apparently 2 rumours. Marcus Reva will participate for the 7th time in Supernova.
Go, Marcus. I believe in you. That's the spirit, actually. I want to have the same determination and spirit as Marcus Reva for all of my projects.
Andy Ayres says, last time we had Israel hosting, followed by the Netherlands. The next year, Ireland won. Dare to dream.
Oh, could be a good omen.
Andy's like, if you need a statistic, Andy's the man. He's like Doctor. Can he be? No, there is a Doctor Eurovision, isn't he? He's like, I don't know, Mr. Eurovision.
Dr. Eurovision, yeah.
He's Mr. Eurovision. Let's have a look. What else is there to talk about Eurovision 2019? I'm sorry, I need to go to bed.
It was a great show, very high standard of songs, in my opinion. It was fantastic. Israel were great hosts. I miss it. I want it back.
Have you eaten a shawarma, actually?
I don't miss
No.
shawarmas.
No, but I'm planning to go on the weekend. I'm going to introduce my mom to chicken shawarmas.
Oh, nice,
Guys,
nice.
we have to tell you guys, in the press centre, there wasn't a big selection of food that you could eat. So there was like a chicken, hut thing, and you could basically get like chicken in pita, chicken in a roll, chicken in a wrap, and it was like after eating these chicken things for like 2 weeks, we were so sick of chicken, like really, really sick of chicken. But on a positive note, if you're in Tel Aviv and you've never been to Susu and Sons, they do the best burgers that we've ever had. So you must go
And
check
the best French fries as well.
Oh, it's
The
amazing.
best sweet
Susu and
potato
Sons.
fries. I had never had sweet potato fries, and Chris introduced me and converted me.
We've got. Oh, Kobe 111111111. Are you Kobe? Kobe that we met, not Kobe singer Kobe. Kobe that gave us a lift. Because if you are, we miss you too, and thank you so much for the lift and for making us feel so welcome in Tel Aviv. You're a lovely, lovely guy, and we would love to see you again.
Mhm.
Oh no, apparently Prosdor is the best burger in Tel Aviv. All right, you have to check out them both. So if anyone's in Tel Aviv, you have to go to Susu and Sons and Prosdor. Francesco Marinelli, any thoughts on the top three? Well, I've got two thoughts: Netherlands and Italy. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Who's the? I think.
Russia.
Yeah. Props to Sergei Lazarev because finishing third twice is an amazing achievement, regardless of not winning. And somebody told me like Sergei Lazarev is not a winner; he is a performer. So he's going to perform the best, but he's never going to win. I don't know who told me, but someone told me.
For me personally, I
Really?
think yes, for me personally,
We're going to
Jess
get you a
and Roi,
T-shirt that says that, Jess. It's just
I
going to
would
have a
love
picture of
that.
you to say, "For me personally."
Yes, in my honest opinion, I think that Russia was overrated, and I think third place was a bit too high
Mhm.
for the song and the performance. But congratulations to Sergei anyway.
Yeah, I really like that it was either Netherlands or Italy because Italy is has this very urban, contemporary sound, and it's also very brave to mix sounds from different traditions, like the Egyptian tradition, and then this urban beat, and was really good, and like people could connect with these sounds, and then they also were able to connect with Duncan Laurence, and it was actually both of them were actually very the staging was not full of crazy stuff. Yeah, Mahmoud had these visuals that were going by, but there were just like four people on stage, and it was simple at the same time.
I remember when we went to the voting, and at one point I thought Italy had won,
Mhm.
and I was over the moon because I think it is about time that Italy won as
Yeah.
well. I have to say that I'm just as happy for Duncan Laurence winning. So if either of them had won, I would probably be just as happy.
Agreed.
But yeah, it was to have those two as the top two, because I don't necessarily think Russia should have been top three. I would have liked to have seen North Macedonia in the top three, along with Italy and the Netherlands. But yeah, well done to Sergei. I don't think we're going to see him at Eurovision again, though, are we? I think that's probably his last.
But
He
guys,
wouldn't come back again, would he?
what do you think about Norway winning the public vote?
That was a real shock to me. I have to be honest. I really didn't see that happening.
Mm-hmm. That is
Yeah,
true.
at the time I was really surprised, but since watching the performance back, I can understand why and how.
Tell us why and how.
It just has that something. I don't know how to explain it, but kind
It's
of when
fun.
you're
Je ne sais
watching
quoi.
it, exactly. It has like je ne sais quoi. Like when I watch their performance back, I watch it and I think this is a potential winner.
Mhm.
It just has that. It draws me and it makes me think, okay, this could win and this would be a good winner.
And
They actually got into the UK charts along with some of the other songs, but it was the highest charting Eurovision entry this year on the UK charts, even higher than the UK song.
But I think one of the strengths of Norway is that it managed to channel three very different personalities and make them all fit into one same song. And they all have very different vocal abilities, like, and very different range. And making those three ranges of those three different personalities working in one song, I think it gives the opportunity for a lot of different people to connect to the song because they can feel represented by one of those three individuals.
Mm-hmm. It will never be my favourite song from this year, and I you know, just like I was never a huge fan of Sarah Alto and Monsters. It's not a song that I listen to, and I doubt I will listen to Kano. But great result for them. I'm sorry for them; they lost their 5th position, and now they ended up 6th. That's the worst thing about the voting, where you think you've come. Thank God it didn't change the winner, right?
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
Like,
wow.
what would have happened though? Like, would they have just said, "Oh, sorry, Netherlands, you can't host anymore," or
in
would they
that
have let
have
them?
to.
In that case, I would definitely fine the jury.
I'm trying to find some of your guys' questions. I've not been following the chat very well today. Studio Alec wants to ask us about Serbia, Nevena.
Yes, because I think she made a statement today that she was unhappy with her results and with the jury, and she said something that the jury should be revised. I think she did come a little bit lower than I expected because the song had everything: charismatic performance, strong visuals. She sounded impeccable. So it was a surprise for me.
I think. Go on, Jess.
And for me too, as well.
For you personally.
For me personally.
I love you.
I actually predicted Serbia to finish top 10. And I think finishing as low as they did was almost kind of like an insult because where do you fault Nevena and her backing vocalist's performance? Where do you fault the song? Or like, how do you kind of look at it and think, I much prefer this song from this country over this masterpiece? I mean, obviously, I know everyone has different tastes, but I just find it interesting how it was overshadowed by a lot of other countries, when in my opinion, it was one of the best. It should have been up there with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the running order of the songs had a big impact on the results this year. Because there were so many good songs, that I think some of them did get overshadowed that shouldn't, because they're great songs and they would normally be standouts, but because there were so many good ones. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, absolutely. Really? I think that song could have won in previous years.
Oh, RJ is saying there's 8 cities in the race to host the contest this year. And Andy Ayres says that he was amazed that Nevena didn't do so well with the juries when it was an immaculate vocal performance and a strong song. You would have expected more. Zara M asked, do we think Americavision is going to happen for real? I'm not sure, personally. I don't think so.
I mean, especially after they've been pushing Asiavision for the last 9-10 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
I just can't see it. I mean, I don't know much about the States, but are they like people? If you live in a state in America, are you really patriotic about your state? Maybe you are. I don't know.
Maybe some people are.
Yeah, maybe some states more than others, I guess. But then I guess it's the same with countries, isn't it? I just don't see how it would work, but I haven't really bothered to look at how they're saying it would work, to be honest with you. I just heard that this Americavision thing was a thing, and I don't want to say anymore. Sorry.
You seem tired.
I was so tired. I can literally just see my eyes. They're like, I need the match sticks. I'm so sorry, guys. So unprofessional of me. We've got RES. I just want to go RESPECT, but it's not. It's R1RIESJ. A lot of people saying the Netherlands isn't a great winner because it got the fewest points since the new voting with juries and so on. Oh, don't listen to them. A winner is a winner.
Points don't really mean anything when you're the winner.
No, it
Because
just
you've
means
won.
that there was another great song that was also getting lots of points.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah.
So, Soldi got loads of points, and that was a great song. But it still came second. Netherlands still won. Some people always want to find the negatives in everything. They should just enjoy it. And I do think 2019 was a stronger year this year.
I
Lots
do
of people
think
saying it wouldn't be, but I think song-wise it was.
Yeah,
I agree with
especially the
you.
timing.
Emerson Mack, you were disappointed about Serbia. Peter De Vries, you saw in the final Sweden thought he had won. Had he thought he'd won?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And he
James
was very, very disappointed with his televote score.
Oh, James Lewis says apparently he's read that the winner they announced on the night. So this is if there was a miscalculation. Apparently the winner they announced on the night would be final, but he can't remember what source it was. So that might not be. That might not be right. Sergey Kenneth is telling us is the first artist to come third twice in this millennium.
Mm-hmm.
Euroboy Norway was your number one. Serjan, your proud Norway won the televote. Like I said, it shocks me. Maybe I'm getting too old for this now. I don't really know what's going on. Is some people talking about Shalva, who were the one of the interval acts?
Yeah.
Saying that they were really good.
They were really good.
They were better than some contestants. They were definitely better than Madonna.
Yes. Constantino, you're asking if we would like to see Iveta Makuchian return, because apparently she's been meeting with the head of delegation for Armenia. And I think there's been dropping a few hints on her Instagram, I think it is. I would love to see, for me personally, I would love to see her return. I think she's amazing. Love her.
Well, her 2016 song was not one of my favourites, but it would be interesting to see what she would bring to the table this time round and where she would go from Love Rave.
I actually thought that was going to win that year because it was the first time I saw such clever camera works. I had seen it in Georgia, but or was it Georgia like the year after? I don't know. Like her camera work was amazing and flawless, and it was so dynamic. I was like, yes, that one. But then it should have been Eurovision Visual Contest instead of.
Mm-hmm. But that's another example of how the staging transforms a song. But yeah, I think if she went back, I think she would be like one of those automatic favourites to win, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
If she went back, because she's such a big name in the world of Eurovision now. So we all agreed we'd love to see her back at Eurovision.
Yes.
I don't know how to say your username. I find it tricky. R1. I'm just going to call you R1. You're saying that you're Dutch and you're very nervous during the voting. Oh, we were nervous as well watching the voting. Halfway through the jury, you thought it was over for the Netherlands, and you saw your first Eurovision in 1982, and you've been waiting since then.
Wow.
So happy for you. So happy that it's going to the Netherlands. So there's such a big community of fans in the Netherlands. I'm happy for them more than anyone. Emerson Mack, we have spoken about Greece already, but I think for me, I'm surprised it came so low. I don't think it was deserved.
Someone commented that the stage looked very full. Again, I think this was a problem of the camera work because it was on the rehearsals and on the semi-final, everything looked like more spacious.
Thoughts on Spain's final placing?
Again, this is the camera work. I think there was a big issue with the camera work because the song was good. Everyone on the arena was chanting. We had a good staging. I just think the camera was too close to Mickey and the dancers. And some of the movements of the choreography like cut midway because the camera angle changed. And yeah, you can't have a proper visual. You can play with the visuals if that happens. That's what I mean.
I have to say, for me, I think the song lost a little when they did the revamp.
Mm-hmm. That is also true.
It lost something. So I think that might have. I don't think it should have come where it came. And I loved the staging. I loved Mickey, and I thought they did a really great job with him and that song this year. So I don't think it was deserved.
But then again, I also think that the Televisión Española, the Spanish television, should also not only promote Mickey's song, but like invite artists from like other competing artists to our programs, to our TV programs in prime time, and also help promote. And then Mickey can also go to other TV stations from other countries and promote his song. Not only go to the pre-parties. So Televisión Española needs to make better friends.
Vanya Ljubich, you're asking, do we think this year's top two is one of the strongest top twos in recent years?
I agree.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree. It is. But I think we'll have to wrap it up shortly, guys, because I can't even keep up with this live chat. I'm doing such a bad job.
It's okay. Next live chat would be, we'll all be pumped, we'll all be rested. I will
Yeah.
feel proud.
Guys, if you're just joining us and we're all a bit like this, we are still very tired after Eurovision. We're still catching up. I had to go back to work the very next day as soon as I got back,
too.
and so did Jess as well. So we kind of still haven't had time to properly rest. So today's my first day off. I had such a bad night's sleep last night. I haven't even slept properly. So please do forgive us and stick with us, because we're gonna get our mojos, or I'm gonna get my mojo back anyway. Sergian is asking how often can we expect live videos now? Good question, and one that we don't know the answer to, Sergian.
Whenever we feel like it, I guess.
We won't let you down the whole summer, don't worry. We'll be showing our faces.
Yeah, we know you guys are there, and we love catching up with you and talking to you. So as many as we can do, but it is off season. There's not going to be too much going on. There won't be too much that we can talk about, but we'll just do some catch up videos with you guys. See how you're all getting on. But in true Eurovoxx style, we don't know when and we don't know how many. So is your answer. But
we're happy that you join us anyway.
Yeah, probably like, I'm not going to say once a week, because then if we don't do once a week.
But let's aim for that.
We'll aim for once a week at least. Sergian loves seeing our faces, and we love seeing you in our live chat, Sergian. Thank you so much. Kenneth is, will there be Andy reacts to older Eurovision entries? Again, we don't know. We haven't really spoken. We need to think about what we're going to do over the next year. So I haven't got answers. We're still catching up after Tel Aviv. Peter De Vries says Glenys Grace is a great artist. Oh yeah, didn't she go to? Was it American Idol or something?
Yeah, America's Got Talent.
But anyway, let's say goodnight to the guys. Thank you all for joining us today, even though I've been a bit all over the place. The girls have been fabulous as always. And I don't know what happened to Roy. I think he lost his internet connection. But guys, we love you. We have to say as well, thank you all so much for your support while we were in Tel Aviv. The messages we got from you guys, the comments on the videos, on Facebook, on our Instagram, on Twitter, it was literally insane, and more than the four of us could even keep up with. But when you're over there, and I think the girls will agree with this, when you're over there and you're exhausted and you're trying to do more than you physically can do, those messages that we got from you really pushed us on and helped us do what we needed to do. And I know you guys think that we're probably just saying that. Well, we're really, really, really not, because without you guys, we're nothing and we wouldn't be here. So we really, really do appreciate everything that all our viewers and all of our followers have done for us, especially over the past few months.
Yeah, whenever there was a message, we would go like to the whole team, like, guys, we got a message. Look what this person is saying. And we would read it aloud and everyone like, oh.
Yeah, it was such a help to us. So thank you, and keep supporting us even when I have an off day like today.
Everyone is allowed to have an off day, and you did better. I think you did much better than what you think you're doing. You're doing very good.
Anyway, guys, we literally love you all. You know that already. And we will see you soon, hopefully within the next week for another live video, but we will see. We'll try our best.
Yeah, I'll try my best to, because I don't know what my Wi-Fi situation will be next week.
But guys, much love. Mwah to you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.